Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever this message may find you. I am so happy and I'm so grateful that money comes to you and I in increasing quantity on a continuous basis through various sources, all in a positive and peaceful manner. Good vibes only. I'm free and I'm awake. It's your girl G's, back with another message, because that's what I do. I'm no better than you. I'm just trying to be a better me every day. So I want to talk about habits today. We got habits. We got good habits, we got bad habits, right? 9 times out of 10, you got more bad than good, right? Why that is, I don't know. I have no clue, but it is what it is, right? So what I'm finding is that we got to figure out how to let our good habits overpower our bad. You know what I mean? Like, we want to be in a space where we have more good habits than bad habits. And we also need to step into the vibration or the frequency that puts you in alignment with what you say you want. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know if you all have went in the description box, if you checked out the website or not, or if you even hit me up with some merch or what. I don't know. I'm not putting no pressure on you, but you know, it's there for you if you want it. But on my website, it says life is to be lived forwards and to be understood backwards. You connect the dots after the fact. How many times you done look back on a situation, good or bad, and you be like, oh, and it makes more sense after you've already went through it and went forward. Then you look back and you be like, oh, okay. You know, and I really wanted to pick that apart because it literally is to be understood backwards. You don't have to understand everything right now. What you need to do is focus on the habits that you're creating that's putting you in the bracket of what you say you want. If you are wanting to be a millionaire, if you want to be a millionaire, right, you have to create $1 million nigga habits. I mean, it really is just what it is. Like, it really is just, like, I want to be physically fit, right? I do. But I have habits. I have eating habits, and I have certain laziness about me, certain lazy ways about me that don't scream that I'm a physically fit person. So therefore, my habits that I've created say that I'm an unfit person. You know, it reads that, and that's the frequency that I be on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like other chicks that can walk around here and just eat all day and lay around, and then they have like a snatched waist and a fat ass. Like, I'm not that girl. I cannot do that. That's not how my body is set up. Okay? Now, I can create habits depending upon what habits those are. You know, everybody has different ways on getting to their weight goals or whatever goals that they set in place for themselves. It could be a house goal. It could be a car goal. However you get there, these things are things, you know, that you set in place. I believe there are certain things that you can do. And I don't know if you checked out the last video I did about setting intentions, but I really truly believe there are intentions that can be set that can put you in a space. This boy just circled around this car twice trying to holler at me, but he realized that I'm not a little kid because I'm at my son's old school, because he has these stairs. They have these stairs that I do, and it really works your ass out. I tell you, I'm talking about goddamn. When I get done doing them stairs, I be like, I don't want to do shit else. Like, it's serious. That shit is serious. I can't even front. It's crazy. But anyway, the young kids, they be not realizing that I'm a grown up. I'm a grown up. But anyway, so anywho, I wanted to just bring this up. Hopefully it'll spark some thought, for you to, and as well as me, because it came to me and I was like, man, because like, I think that we just focus too much on everything else and we don't focus on being what we say that we want, and I know that that's something so small and you're like, man, it's not, you feel like that's not the answer, right? Because you feeling like, how am I, instead of you making a decision, hold on, let me get this. Instead of you making a decision on what it is that you're trying to do and then just taking the steps to go do those things, you're like not making a decision and you're trying to figure out how you're going to do it before you do it. And if you pick apart that life is to be lived forwards and understood backwards, then it makes more sense, because, like, to be honest, if you can think of a time where you pulled something off but you didn't know how you were going to do it, you literally just start taking the step. You made a decision first. That was the first thing you did. Just like, and it don't cost no money to make a decision. I mean, you might think so, but just to make the actual decision, it don't cost no money. If you decide that this shit gonna be hard, then that's what the fuck it's gonna be. If you decide that this is gonna be easy, then that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is to be lived forwards and understood backwards. So you might not know which way you're going, how you're going. Like, even with me, like, to put it in a personal standpoint, my healing process that I've been on, my healing journey, I didn't know how I was going to heal myself. I didn't come up with a plan and write down a list of shit I'm going to do to heal. I just knew that that's what the fuck I was going to do, because I don't want to be heartbroken no more. I don't want to be hurt no more. I made a decision, like, this is fucking it for me. Like, I don't want to be disappointed, hurt, heartbroken, broke the fuck up, like, just feeling fucked up. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. And so these things that I was doing is bringing me heartbreak. I've done these things enough to know, yeah, this doesn't make me happy. Like, this shit right here is making me unhappy, right? So if I know that, now I got to start making different decisions. Did I know how I was going to do these things? How I was going to get to a healing place or a healed place? I'm not healed. I'm still healing. However, I'm getting closer and closer day by day. Like, I'm learning more and more about what it is to live a life not broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking steps every day closer to the healed version of myself. You know what I'm saying? And making different decisions and choosing to look at things differently from how I looked at it before, or choosing to react differently than how I reacted before, when it came to certain situations. And these are small wins and small steps. But before that even got to that point, there was a decision that was made, that I made. When I look back, I made that decision, right? And then I believed that, that's where I wanted to be at. Like, I knew, like, I just don't want to be here no more. I don't want to do this no more. I know that. And when you make these decisions, and you start taking the steps, man, towards that, it's like literally shit just opens up. It's like that video, I think it's I Wanna Rock With You. No, Billie Jean. Is it Billie Jean with Michael Jackson when he was walking and everywhere he walked it lit up for him? Like, you know, when the little squares that on the street was lighting up as he would walk forward. Like, that's how I view it in my head. Like, once you make your decision and you know what you want, like you're very clear. You have a clear intention. You know exactly what you want. It's like you start taking these steps different, like little by little, and you're stepping forward towards, and it's lighting up. Like, oh, boom, boom, boom. Like opening up for whatever it is that you're saying that you want to happen. But it can't happen if you're not aligned up with what you're saying you're wanting. If you're not taking the steps. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't go together. You're going to be kind of stuck. You're going to be stagnant, like hangman, like just standing there, just hanging there. Just like, it's not happening because you're not creating the habits that are going to get you there. Now, is this something that's easy? It can be, but it depends on how you view it. So, like, if you view it like it's going to be hard and it's like something you just, you're dreading, you putting off, then yeah, it could be hard. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something like, man, if you clear your mind, and I'm telling you, like, when you just take time alone, not going to parties and pouring up and getting confused and being around a bunch of different energies. No. I'm talking about when you just take some time to you. It could be in your car. It could be outside. It could be anywhere you want it to be. When you do this, just try it. Like, just try it. When you get clear on this shit, on what is, like, where you're headed and what you're trying to do, I promise you, like, shit will just start to open up for you. Creating the habits that's going to get you there. Like, we got bad habits. How many bad habits do you have? How many bad habits do you stay loyal to? A lot. I promise I can name a lot for me. So the same way I'm loyal to those habits, why can't I switch this shit up and just do that shit different? I already know what the other shit gets me. I've been there. We've done that. Why are we still repeating this shit? Create habits that are going to get you to where you're trying to go. These are decisions that you have to make. You can't go and pay $59.99 for another motherfucker to make you a decision. You gotta go make the decision and you gotta work it. And if that means you can't be around people for a little bit, if that means you can't eat donuts for 2 weeks, if that means you gotta stop drinking, if that means you gotta stop smoking, if that means you gotta stop sticking your dick in all these holes, then that's what it means. You know what it is. I don't. I can't. I'm me. I know what I gotta do. Do you know what you gotta do? And this is not like something that I'm telling you off the dome and I heard and I read. This is some shit that I know. Because I went through it and I'm going through it and I understand it, and I'm trying to help you understand it because it's that is like that important to whatever it is that you're trying to do. It's that vital. Like, it's like not having bread and trying to make a sandwich. It's like that. You're going to be trying to make a sandwich forever. Go get the bread so you can goddamn make your sandwich. I'm for real. Sit down and really get clear on what you want and come up with a little game plan on how you're going to create new habits to get what it is that you're saying that you want. If you can't see right now and you don't know, that's because you're not taking the time out to listen to your inner compass. You have to go within so you can win. And that is, I'm telling you, that's my new slogan, and I'm sticking to that shit. Go within so you can win. There's no other way. You can, I don't care what you go try. If you don't get inside and go do that work, go up under the hood and figure out what the fuck the problem is. What's your problem? Because you are the problem. I was the problem. I can't tell you how long. I know I was the problem. And I'm okay with that. I'm not mad. I'm not even, I'm forgiving myself. I'm learning to forgive myself every day because I got to do that. Because I can't keep going like this, because that obviously is not the way. Create good habits. It's easier. Don't focus on all the bad habits, all the shit you got going on, all the shit you're doing wrong. Don't focus on that shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck what you did wrong last year, who you burnt last year, who you fucked with, who you did. Like, all that shit is over with. Everything is over with. We can't go back there. Now, will your mind play tricks on you, and will your inner voices be like back and forth? Yeah, but you got you are in control. Tell that motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Yeah, tell them, the other motherfucker that's in your head, yeah, get along with me, nigga. Either get on board, get down or lay down type shit. I'm going this way. Get in control of you. Stop worrying about what everybody else doing. Stop worrying about what the fuck you did last year, what you did yesterday. That shit is over with, and you cannot go back. You can't go back. All you could do is go forward. That's it. And honestly, when you focus on creating the good habits, the bad habits just fall off on their own. Like the decision is first. Make the decision. Like, when you make a decision to go out of town, what do? Like, let's just say you get paid on Friday, and Monday you made a decision you wanted to go to the Virgin Islands, right? Or Hawaii or something. I'm going to Hawaii. I don't get paid till Friday. Now, on Monday, you don't even have the money, right? But you just know that you're going to have the money, right? So you're very confident that on Friday you're going to have the bread, right? But on Monday, you don't have it. So is that going to stop you from making the preparations to go to Hawaii for Friday? Are you going to not book the flight? Are you going to not book your hotel? Are you going to not go and get get your things in order, or pack, or make arrangements for your kids, or whatever it is that you got going on in your life to prepare you so you can get the hell out of here and go to Hawaii? What's stopping you from doing that stuff? Because nothing stops you from making a decision. Nothing. You know what stops you from making a decision? You. Always you. It's always you. You stopped you from making a decision. Then, now, not made the decision because you're like, I don't get paid till Friday, and I just don't know. So now, this motherfucker's going to Hawaii, but you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Quit worrying about how you gonna get it done. Just do it. Like, I've done it too. I'll be like, oh, I just can't do this thing because I don't have this yet. But I've noticed there's been times where I didn't do that. I didn't do that old belief system. I didn't play that same old ass song in my head like, oh, I can't do it because I got to do this first. When I don't do that and I do the other way gets me where I'm trying to go. I mean, that's just what it is. All this shit is mental. And the sooner we catch on to that, the sooner is the better. Like, that's why rich people just keep getting richer. Like, their mental is like, they have an abundance. They don't feel in lack. They don't feel like they don't have something. So they just keep getting more of it. And it's really unfortunate, but that's how everything works. I mean, nobody taught that. That's the stupidest shit. They don't teach none of this shit in school. Keep your vibe high. They keep, you know what they teach you? To be fucking in fear. And fear keeps people stagnated. It keeps it suppressed. It keeps all your gifts, all your inner powers, everything that you are put here to do. Everybody has something to bring to the table. Everybody has a light. But a lot of our lights are being dimmed because we are either living in fear, we're living in lack. You know, we creating these bad habits, and there's 9 times out of 10 it's generational. It's shit that you learn, you know, from your parents, and your parents learned it from their parents, and then the blah 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 blah. It's time to start breaking these chains and you know, changing the way you see things, and also trying to help your children look at things different, because that is like, that's how you get to generational wealth. That's how you get to financial freedom. That's how you get to being at peace. That's how you have health. If you're not at peace, you're not going to be healthy. If you constantly got some shit that you fucking and all upset about, or you might look cool and calm on the outside, but if you freaking out on the inside, you just as fucked up as, you might as well just show it on the outside then, because you're fucking your body up. You're sick. You're going to be sick. We got to create habits that are going to give us what we want in the long haul. It's like that brick land. Like, everything that I say is a repeat, because we got to reiterate this shit. This channel is about growing and getting better every day and helping each other to do that. Because at the end of the day, as much as niggas want to point their finger at each other and talk shit about each other, you are me and I am you. We are going through the same types of things at different times. We just experiencing different, we're experiencing it through different people, but we're going through the same shit. Oh, well, I did mine different. I didn't act like, man, you ain't no better than me. And I ain't no better than you. Some people just choose to apply what they know, and some people choose to stay ignorant and stagnant. There's choices and there's decisions. That's it. Make them. And then you lie in that bed that you make. And if that bed is pleasant, then goddamn lay there and smile, motherfucker. But if it ain't pleasant, you need to get your ass up and do something about it. Get up out of that motherfucking bed and do something different that's going to make you feel better. It ain't about all this shit that you think or you've been told. It's about, how do you feel? How do you feel? Are you living your life for other people, or are you living your life for you? I can't tell you how long I stayed there. I was about to do it again. Like, I was about to do that shit again. I was about to live my life for another motherfucker. What? Like, as soon as I start loving me and showing me favor like I do other people, I felt better. Breaking the chains, it can be a little painful because it's familiar. Like, the things that are familiar to you, the things that you know, the things that it kind of feels good. But what feels good, it's like, I know it's a catch-22. So, okay, your inner compass is going to tell you what's up. Your stomach is going to hurt when you're going the wrong way. It's not a good feeling, right? But then you could mix that up with saying, well, I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone, and I'm trying to, you know, I'm pushing through with muscle, trying to get to where I'm trying to go. But you got to know the difference between which one is which. And that's where you got to really go within. When I mean go within, because you have answers. Like, everything you need to know is there inside of you. But you don't take the time out to go inside and go within. You're not taking that time. You know, you're not taking the time to yourself to really reflect and say, okay, and get clear on, okay, now I know when I do this, this makes me feel like this. And I know when I say get out your comfort zone, and they say no pain is no gain, right? You got to understand the difference between the pain. They don't mean go and do stupid shit that puts you further in a hole or gets you further and further away from your self-worth and who you are, and helping you from standing or taking you away from standing for what you believe in. That's not what it means. No pain, no gain means the pain part is you detaching from your old ways that were not serving you. The things that were no longer serving you, the things that were hurting you, but it's a part of you. So that's the part that hurts. Like the old habits. It's hard and it hurts a little bit when you can't eat fucking whatever you want to eat. The bullshit that got you to the weight that you're at, that you're trying to get, or the disease that you have. The shit that the shit that you've been consuming. And that could be shit that for your brain. It could be shit for people, places, and things. It could be food. Whatever these things are that you're attached to that aren't serving you, it can be painful to detach from them, right? So then they say no pain, no gain. So meaning it's going to hurt a little bit, but the outcome is great, right? But that don't mean, that's not equated with when you go and you do make decisions that you know that are going to hurt you, that are going to put you in a bad spot. You know, like, only you know. I mean, you can listen to everybody else if you want to, but you know what's best for you. I remember my daddy told me, rest in peace. My daddy said, I ain't going to no damn hospital. I know. He said, his exact words was, I got some auntie. He said, I know my body better than any damn doctor out here. This is what my daddy said, right? And there's going to be things that your parents say, or your family members that are older than you, or just elderly people in general, or it might even be somebody that you don't even know that gives you a message and tells you some shit, and you be like, damn, and that shit resonates with you, and it may not resonate right when they say it. It might come up later, but it's all about applying what you know. But like my dad mentioned that, and I remember, and I always think back to it because it applies to so much. It literally applies to so much. There's so much that you go out externally and go seek to pacify or heal something within you, or something that's going on with you, when the shit is like, you don't need that. You need you. You need to really, you know what you need. And you gotta make a decision every day to create a habit that is going to get you closer to your health, or your abundance, or your goals, or your dreams, or your happiness, your peace, your wealth. You got to get to your happy places, and only you know what those are. It don't have to be what people think is happy. Whatever your happy place is, it's yours. It's yours. It's not other people's. What makes this person happy makes this person happy. That's not for you. And that's okay. You don't have to be in agreement with everybody all the time. Everybody don't have to like you. Everybody don't have to be doing what you want them to do. Like, fuck that. You do what makes you happy, though. Don't be sitting over there doing shit that don't make you happy, and then pretending that you're fucking happy. Who are you lying to then? You lying to yourself. And like Kirk said on one of my videos, I think it was Thanksgiving, you are the first person that abandons you. You are the first person that treats you like shit. You're mad at so-and-so for treating you like shit, but you treat you like shit too. And you allowed this motherfucker to treat you like that. And you keep treating yourself like that. So it's time that you start treating yourself better. You got to start doing that. This is important. You got to go within so you can win. Ain't nobody else gonna help you. They might. Your closest friends, your closest family members, They can't help you with this, because I'm gonna explain something to you. Can't nobody see what you see. You can talk to somebody and be like, oh, let me tell you about my vision. It's your vision for a reason. Can't nobody see what you see. Now, it's a fucking amazing plus when you can come across and have a group of people that can see a vision that you can see, or that can help you execute something that you see. That's an amazing vision. And is it impossible? No, it's not. But what I'm saying to you is, these things are for you to execute. All the shit that comes to you is, everybody ain't gonna understand some of the stuff that you say and do. And I had to learn that the hard way. I be wanting somebody to always feel me and always understand me. That ain't gonna happen. I'm different. I've been different. I've been feeling fucking weird. I've been feeling like an alien forever. Like nobody gets me. And I'm fucking okay with that shit now. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I used to. And it wasn't too long ago that I did. But I'm like, man, I'm numb. You know what I'm saying? I'm numb to that shit, because I came in alone, and I got to understand I'm leaving up out of here alone. So if I do get some happiness in between from another individual, I'm going to take it. But I'm not, it's like, man, I'm just worried about, I'm going to make me happy. I'm going to get my needs met. And I'm going to treat people exactly how they treat me. Good or bad. You know, I'm not going to change who I am, but I am going to make sure that I understand how to deal with people, because that was one of my challenges, and everybody has their own, you know, but yeah, listen, just try this. If you don't get nothing else from the message today, create a good habit that's going to be beneficial for your later outcomes, or that will contribute to either your dreams or your goals. Focus on creating that habit. Then, once you've mastered that one, just focus on a different one that's going to do the same type of things. Watch how quickly things start to just open up, and watch how quickly the old shit that you was, the shit that you really are beating yourself up over, or whatever the fuck happened. Okay, that shit is over with. Thing of the past. Watch how that shit just start to go away. It's erased. It served its purpose. It taught you a lesson, hopefully. If not, at least it contributed to your character, built you up. All right, now, what's next? I gotta focus on the here and the now. Stay in the now, like Lisa Ramos said. Stay in the now. Stay in the now. Stay in the now. Stay in the now. Because yesterday already happened. Tomorrow you can't plan. I mean, you take the steps and watch your road light up. You're going to create good or bad. So whatever you do today is going to reflect on tomorrow. If you bullshitting today, you know, just expect some bullshit to come. But just try it. Let's create better habits. Let's create good habits to X out the bad ones. Okay? We're way more loyal to the bad, and we exclude the good. Like, ask yourself if that's what you want. You know, you got a lot of questions to ask yourself. Going within so you can win is the only way. Then you connect to source. Source ain't gonna let you down. It's not happening. People gonna let you down. You might even let you down, but source not. Okay? I'm signing off. Till next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all.